So I've got the beginning of an outline I made yesterday at my boring job. I turned 40 in 2026. That makes me a 1986 baby. I don't know what I want to do, and I know that I'm not particularly doing a lot with my life. And this stream that is not much. I peaked earlier. I know there's Porsche here. I mean, I identified 3, notwithstanding my day job and my marriage, 3 areas I could put a lot more attention, a lot more energy. One is this, which I just called online personality, whether or not I have one. Uber driver. Been an on-off Uber driver since 2015, for God's sake. Wow. My work week in a commercial vehicle doesn't quite prepare me for playing with these, and vice versa. And fitness. I'm kind of just a chubby Midwestern dad. Is the third area where I could put forth a lot more effort. And I've ranted to myself in a semi quite a bit more than that. I think I'm unfortunately a little more interesting and less sound equalized when I'm in the commercial vehicle. Definitely would be a headphone warning. Grass really helped me take the turn, huh? Logitech G29 wheel, if you're curious. I got the cheap one for Christmas. I also very specifically pointed it out to my spouse as the best bang for the buck. Explained to her why the cheaper one that's got a Ferrari on the steering wheel is no good. Other than the reason if it does not have the Porsche badge. He said with a Honda Fit in his driveway. So I should, and I won't rant at no one in particular, perhaps clip these later. He sucked suckingly. Finish your drink of Mountain Dew before the next suck turn. I'm not doing great. Excuse. So I combine with the things I've done on Twitch. I've actually kind of been playing at this for 3 years, plus I previously played at this trying to mount cameras to cars, motorcycles, bicycles. Pretty heavily influenced by Mordeth 13 back in the day. I think he's still out there somewhere, but he's gotten older, as we all have. And He's got sons, I've got daughters. I never did anything as cool as run away to Taiwan, and my wife wasn't Chinese. Whether or not he won that round. Mine is a Viking ass bitch that I can ride into battle on a saddle. Might have to do this one twice, thrice perhaps. That's schmexy. Wow, sockage. I've gotten essentially no traction from anything content creation I've tried to do. I have no delusion of grandeur there. I don't think that I'm actually God's gift to the medium, and you're failing me. I think I'm creating weak sauce and not just my ability to throw a 911 around Spa. God, let this microphone be on. That'd be retarded if it's not. Oh, come on! The rain is here. It's fallen on my head like a memory, like a new emotion. That was my mother's music, though. It'll only cause me to do better, worse, or stay the same. Shoot. I am hitting. Now I have the 4-ways on. Going back there, thank you. Weather radar, thank you. I may not know all the controls of this Logitech G29. Logitech, send me some shit, bro. Right? My first viewer is Logitech. They send me shit. Second viewer, Razer, they send me shit I don't need. They send me repeats of what I already own. Send me a chair, please. We run around to try the other weeklies. I started here because I was already sitting in this car. What's the schmexy? Other things I can't afford. And less than 1% of people that ever stream a video game make money or significant money from it. Portia, call me, baby. I've always loved you, Portia. I pointed out a Panamera to my younger daughter on the score run this morning. Said, maybe I'll say big child names later on in the stream, but younger daughter, Portia, she did not repeat Portia, but said, yeah, from our Honda Fit. Wow. I'm yet to buy the power pack. I'm yet to upgrade to the PS5 version of the game even. I bought this on my 4 Pro and just brought it over when I got a 5. The story of me getting a PS5 a bit late is, well, it's not the story of me being a great husband. I was correct in the argument, but I could have not argued. And then, while grandstanding that I was correct in an argument, I bought a PS5 on the way home from my job. That's kind of shitty of me. But I have it. PS5 with a disc drive, bro, because I'm a millennial. Oh, Jesus. Come back with currency and rain tires. Hi. Dang. Rear end that nice man. And then you come back to do it again and it doesn't rain. Cutting inside that nice man. So I'm not the gamest gamer. Hell, I don't even have. I wonder if I should visit my used game store today. Perhaps with a credit card in my pocket. Because I don't even have a camera. I guess I was good enough looking to be my wife's fourth husband, but wherever she lost the first three, I'll never know. Until she throws me in that hole. Bruh! This rain's tearing me up, guy. This rain's really tearing me up. So perhaps I could find a VPS frig. Bah! Well, it would be after I hopefully get 3 of 5 at least. Seems to be my... these tires are dorked, man. These slicks are forked and dorked. We gotta dry them and heat them up. Because I'm not supposed to hard swear on my game stream, yes? There's no one here. But if I could confine it, I'm sure YouTube, because I'm being analyzed by a clanker, would prefer if I could find it to good place type swearing. My favorite show. I think I've gotten through it 4 times, and I only watch it when I'm home, not in the semi, which is something. If I didn't have children who scare easy, I could rewatch Dork. I could rewatch Stranger Things. I could cry a little and go get some not snow, but rain tires. Do. He sat looking at his Discord. Creating great radio. Oh, look, there's a gif of Rafiki throwing Simba from Pride Rock. Hooray. I guess everybody feels that way, even if you do love your kids. Oh, JD Vance kicking down the wall and grabbing. Yes. And then there's the Milwaukee discard, which is a little more offendable, perhaps. Anyway, head on over to the. Oh, I have wets for this car. Okay. Car settings. Almost as if I've put a lot of miles on this car. Brings me down a bit. We're already up to 17 miles. The marathon will not be an issue. I guess and I can't watch my superb performance behind the wheel of this automobile and say that, oh, I need to be Sim Racing Channel. Especially not with the cheap wheel bolted to a desk my father gave me. I think I want to do a lot of art graders. Like online, I've been doing it offline without showing anyone. I guess I'm not great there either. I'm not really... I'm just a middle-aged nerd, dude. I'm not like a pro gamer or anything. But it's like I want a little more... And it's a 40-year-old thing to say as my millennial arse turns 40. I want a little more meat on the bones of my life, even as it's saggy fat on the bones right now. So I need to cycle run more. Don't want to hear that ad guy that's like, oh, cardio doesn't make you lose weight. Whatever, bro. Fight some guy with great cardio. Hell, fight some girl with great cardio that really knows how to throw her bones. Ranting about nothing. Used to watch a lot of UFC. You know, that's the thing you do with the boys, per se. We started really loving that late 20s. I kind of still have a tight-ish group of 85 to 86 birthdays that all attended high school together. You know, we used to gather at this or that. Actually, it's literally called the bar. You know, gather at a place literally called the bar and consume wings. Their boneless wings were really Swedish meatballs. It was weird. They were fine. I'd eat some right now. And I'm a quarter native, and I take alcohol about as stereotypically well as you'd think. But I would have my brewski, my single lonely brewski, and we would watch UFC. And then, you know, if someone's watching this who's a teen or early 20 right now, they're like, oh, I'm gonna stay with my boys forever. No. One guy at a time is not gonna show up for UFC. And then there's gonna be a day where if you're the really dedicated one, I was. I am not sitting at the bar. I'm not being coy. That's the literal name of the place. I'm not sitting at the bar all by my introverted lonesome to watch the UFC number or whatever. I don't even remember where we dropped off. And I'm not, even as a bachelor truck driver, I wasn't so wealthy as to buy the dang pay-per-view. I wish I had been. Now I'm broke as all get out. I got 2 daughters, even if one of them's a step. And I'm a millennial with a house. I mean, that's a flex. That's a bigger flex That's a bigger flex than having a 911 as a 40-year-old man in 96, ain't it? Please rain. Now that I have rain tires on this guy. The wets. I believe it's raining in real life. I haven't been upstairs in a while. My dog hasn't been flipping out. My wife's dog, ultimately. Got a hell of a bond to the younger kid. It's a beautiful thing. But the dog has not been flipping his lid, which helps audio quality. So there's the merit as I consider what do I do in my gig to hobby continuum here. What do I do on my not being transportation for local heavy industry days? A lot of merit here in streaming. I'm literally doing this without money coming at me. Granted, I'm not presenting the best gaming. I'm not even showing my dang face or my nostalgia-filled room here with wood paneling. But I'm willing, more willing than unable, I need money, but I'm willing to sit here with no viewer and talk into an okay microphone. It's a whatever that one is, Black Shark X. I've noted that it displays my asthma a bit too well. Man, I'm in 8th place. It needs to rain. Whoa! Fail. I'm very effectively demonstrating why you should not glance at your cell phone while driving. So... the rain, again, here it comes. Okay, by the numbers, I am not hitting first place. Anthony Carrarza with the fastest lap. Slightly late as I come into the chicanery. Dang. I'm hoping that the wet tires on the wet road will permit me to ham up to a 3rd place and get my stamp on the weekly challenge. So as I was saying, I'd like to do a lot of Arc Raiders on the stream. That'd be cool. I love driving, passionate about cars and motorcycles. Broke in real life right now. Do have a Royal Enfield in the garage. Back when I could write a check for a vehicle. You know, shortly before the birth of my absolutely favorite person on the planet. My favorite person who ever lived, my daughter. She cost a lot of money. In 2025, my daycare expense was $15,900. Yeah. Clothing for such a tiny thing, relatively affordable. Eats a little bit of food. Throws more food on the floor. God damn it. I would have to show real improvement in the final lap to secure a 3rd place even. This is the 4th of 5 challenges on the list. I have a text message from my spouse. Generally, my assumption, if I'm correct, is that they are ordered from easiest to hardest. I guess I've tried on, because obviously I'm not displaying that I'm the best at anything right now. I feel better at this than I feel at my job, for God's sake. But having tried on, even at a younger age, the male ego of I'm the shite, I'm the best there ever was, never really fit me, even when I was winning at things. And if no one ever believes anything I say, and I always say that I suck, right, then they don't believe that I suck. Kind of sucking right now. Are they at least close to each other that I could, you know, pass them at the same time? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. But to make a name for myself here. Got it. Keep it tight. Slide off the track. Maybe the upgrade to the PS5 edition of the game would be a good expense this weekend. I have a subsequent message from my spouse. Just like work. Ding, 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 ding. I'm driving, ding, ding, ding. I stop, respond, or even call back. Nothing from them. Fine, I'll get back on the road. Ding, ding. Can't win. Is that a 2022-16 GT Tour? Oh yeah, just passed the 959 with your lack of skill. Go for it, bro. Nah, bro, I'd win. Bro. Cayman makes a valid point. Mistress. Now, is that the Texas flag? That's got to be another nation, right? I have a 959 rally car on, the other one, on Forza. Oh my god. I am thankful for third place. Put that out there. Alright. Text response. Let's see if this is shareable. There's never anything sexy between us. Go for it. I'm allowed to take any of the Yankee candles. Okay. That's all it was. Already got my marathon. Just sharing something shitpost chat. And you can, this will be a recurring message of my stream, you can go to the page for an ad on Facebook and block them. Facebook is yet to run out of ads for me. And Facebook continues to be for boomers. Anywho. Credit card. Based upon the size of the PP. I will take the Integra because they're schmaxy. Oh look, another Facebook ad. I'll block this. You know, if we hit a point where Zuckerberg will not permit me on his platform because I've blocked so many frigging things, I win. Give me one moment, I have to share another meme. It is Leo from that 70s show pulling money from an offering plate. It's in poor taste, but so is church asking you for the root of all evil. Whoa, watch a Demio hop around, bro. I think we call that the Mazda 2 in the States. So I'm, even on my days off, I get weekdays off with my goofball work schedule. I'm pretty limited in time. Like the older child would be here if it were summer. She's mostly self-reliant. She'd be in here. She does not address me as father. She calls me by my first name. Were she home, she'd be like, OMG, you have to get me Starbucks right now. She'll go as low as McDonald's for solid food, but God, she needs that Starbucks coffee, bitch. Okay, love you, bye-bye. It's a real love-hate with my Honda Fit. And even with the poor sales, where am I? 7th place? Dang. I'm just running this left-hander forever. Even with the poor sales, I want one of them Preludes. Even though with perhaps 2 daughters, I should have 4 doors. Ostensibly, that's why I got rid of the 86. Also, I'd still be making some car payments on that guy. Would I be done now? Yeah, I might be paid off now. But then I'd be trying to get a baby in and out of the back of a GT86. There we go. That meets the door-to-whore ratio. And the newer body style, which they should add to the game. Tegra? Yeah, he's got the wing. Or is the 240? Again, it tells you what the car is on the passage. That's a tag. He's got the wing and I don't. I should go buy the wang. It would probably be overkill, but I think I'm going to do that other weekly with this car. Whether or not I do the Espas right now, I don't know. Because you don't get anything at 4 or 5. You've got to crack that 5th one to get the 3rd weekly reward. I'm kind of raced up to this position of, I think it's 61% completion on the game. And then became very casual at it, all before getting a wheel, so the goal is that the wheel makes me a little less casual at this, which dictates that I present it to YouTube. No stronger, just get back on Twitch. All I've ever got on there is people wanting to show me their anime art. I did not rear end the Civic. I thought about it. Got a CRV? Yes, it does. I'm thinking about one of them. Wow. All that I accomplished was being stuck in regular traffic. I guess I thought I had a lot more time and I could just tailgate around. Oh well. Probably done with that one. Cute pictures of the daughters. The younger sitting at the wheel with me. The younger unwrapping Christmas presents. The younger sitting next to a can of Monster, which, because it is called Monster and we tell her such, she won't even approach the can. Making leaves. A quote from Diogenes. A meme that contains the word retarded twice. I was yelled at for using it. I think that's retarded. A can of off-brand Mountain Dew. Hooray. Well, all I can say is, nah, bro, I'd win. Yeah, so I'm not even rambling effectively here. Yeah, I'm limited in time because I gotta pick up the teenager if she's not here, summer context. So I'm out around 3 waiting for her to get out of school. Then I barely sit down, read, turn PlayStation back on and activate my stream. Barely sit back down to do anything, and I'm picking up the toddler. And then the toddler is full-time, requires care. Spouse comes home. Then I'm kind of a POS if I sit down here and stream, especially without viewers. This is... I acknowledge that what we now see as an old Integra, what I've made to look damaged and dirty, is a spaceship descending upon these old French cars. A few German cars, too. So I'm hardly displaying any skill in what's it called, a palace? So what's that guy? It's kind of schmexy. You know, if somebody was like, here's this, I've swapped even a Honda D15 into it, so it's reliable and you can drive it, I'd say thank you. What is it? I should know. Oh, that's an Alfa Giulia. A real Alfa Giulia. I think I do have that. So yes, let's do like Gildred does with the old minis. Let's swap a D or a B15, B16 rather, into an old Giulia, and let's cross a finish line. And I would love a Honda-powered Italian car. One of the car giveaways I follow is a Beamer right now. I don't want that. And track package. Does not yet include an estimated date. Getting another wizard hat. So I don't think the PS5 allows me to change the game without turning the stream off and then back on again. The rewards within this game are so tiny, which is also I got that for my birthday. It is my birthday in the coming week. Very cool. I roughly tried to mimic the damage of my old Integra on this one. Although mine, I believe, was a DB9. It was 1990 model year. I don't remember the chassis code for sure. This one's a lot nicer. I can't make this one look like a big enough POS. What a cool car, huh? So I am turning off the stream for a bit, at least. I might stream a little Forza in a moment. We'll see. No one, 0 watching, but I thank you. I really do.